Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim, 10:45. I've been busy this morning. I met a guy that came that bought something from me, and he just left, and we got into a conversation that went on and on and on. Very interesting person. I'll share some of it maybe during a fireside chat. There's some very interesting people in this world, and you'd be surprised how small of a world it is, too. But anyway, I'm here in the RV. I'm going to walk you outside. I've got my mason jar here of my coffee from my excellent Mr. Coffee Maker. It just makes the best cup of coffee you ever drink in your life. And I've had several cups this morning. I'm saving this here. I'm going to have another cup probably here very soon. I pulled up my my mats. They're laying out here. I've got to shake them. I've been wanting to do that because my Christmas tree is white, and all this snow stuff, only when I was assembling it. It doesn't come off any other time. But when I was bending the limbs up and stuff and shaping it, I had stuff down on my rug. But I've got the Christmas lights going. I'm going to try and put some more Christmas lights out in the Vevor tent. I'm going to make a video later of taking that thing down. I love that thing. And let me show you how. I'm not going to have to drill any holes in the concrete like everybody else around here does. I've got a better solution. I'm going to show you what it is. Plus, I want to take it down and put it away because it goes down and up in 60 seconds. What do I need to make it up there permanent for? So let me take you outside. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, let's go outside. There's my rugs that I'm going to shake and clean. There's my trash. A little breezy today. I got the awning back a little bit. And there's the Vevor. I've got my motorcycle cover. It had a little dew on it this morning. I had that one on the bottom, the half cover. And then I had my full, oh man, look at that. Sitting in the water. Doggone it. That's my air conditioning water. Dripping on my, I gotta take that off. Let me pull that off there. Dry off out here in the sun. This Florida sun won't take long. But the wind is blowing, so I wanted to hang it on something where it wouldn't, look at that, see? Tell the wind blowing. Probably hear it in the microphone. Look at the flags on my truck. So I want to ride that motor, man. I got to get out there and ride that. So I've been having these CBS blocks. Two of them I had forever since I've been living here. I moved all my furniture into the Vevor, and there's two CBS blocks. And my neighbor said, hey, I got some. So I went around here. Look at this. I've got one on every single corner. He would literally have to rip that skirt off for the wind, and plus the wind passes through the screening, so I'm not really concerned on, unless it was a hurricane. But anyway, the Vevor is really nice. I love this thing. It's so cool inside. Last night I actually made a fire. I put my fire pit in there, and the deal about it, let me go in there and show you what I'm saying. When you light it, as low as you can get it, you definitely don't want it any higher than low. When you put your hands up above the, you can feel the heat rising like a fan, like wind. The heat just goes up like hard. But when you get about here, you still feel the warmth, but it's nothing that's gonna ever melt or get that hot. But when it hits that, what's happening is almost instantly, even with no side curtains, it brings it back down, and you have this incredible amount of warmth. In fact, too much. In fact, all I need to do when it's kind of chilly out is not even use this, is put up one or two of the side curtains, which goes up lickety split, and just that alone will make this thing very, very warm in here, because you put this on and you're really warm. It has to be pretty darn cold out there, otherwise you're going to be too warm. But it was nice. So I'll probably just keep using this out here. Now, if I was somewhere camping and it was super frigid cold, I would put that on with maybe one or two side curtains, and I would be so comfortable. Let me zip this back up. And I'll be making a video later showing you guys how the Vevor 12x12 gazebo comes down in about 60 seconds. It'll take me longer to move these blocks off, which I'll just store over here somewhere. And I'll take it down. I've got an extension cord out here that I'm using for a battery tender for the Goldwing, but I'm also going to be using it and having a little, maybe a multi-plug adapter that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to put some Christmas lights on the back of the RV here around the ladder, or I might put some on my shed right there. But I got to get some more Christmas lights going on. Everybody around here has got Christmas lights and doing different things. That's what I got to do. There goes my neighbor. How you doing, neighbor? So yeah, the gentleman that just came by here a few minutes ago, I had a bed mat that I did a review on, and it was brand new, and it was made by the same company, Triple A Liner. And he had a beautiful white Ford Super Duty diesel, and it actually had a bed liner spray, but he just wanted to put a liner over the spray job. Mine's raw. He had a beautiful diesel Ford truck, also a 2024. And there goes my neighbor. So anyway, he came up here and we talked for a while. He was so interesting, and he bought that from me. And so he's happy and I'm happy. And now I'm just gonna probably rub on the wing a little bit or get out there and ride it. It's just beautiful. It's kind of breezy, but definitely very warm out here. There's another Ford diesel. Everybody around here has got some diesel trucks, man. I got this gas burner, but mine's nice, you know. But these people, they got plenty of money. Anyway, I got my furniture in there. I've seen some other maybe furnishings that I'm going to put in there, like a little love seat or a table to do, because I got room. This is a 12 by 12, and I just can't believe how taut it looks. I mean, just without even being staked down, without even pegging it out and pulling these legs out. I mean, I have them set the best I think it is, and then I just have these blocks on there. But I would prefer just to remove this and have my space here open. I don't want the sun to just bake on it. You know, it doesn't have a metal roof. Some of the people around here have metal roof, you know, probably more expensive type top shelters that they sit out there in. But this is good for me, and it's very portable. And when I go to tow my camper and take a trip somewhere, I just put this in the travel bag, throw it in the back of my Super Duty over there, and away we go. When I get to a campground or anywhere, I have like an exterior room to my Flagstaff camper to come out and sit and enjoy. And depending on where I'm at, and if there's leaves or acorns falling, or there's mosquitoes or no-see-ums, whatever it is, near the ocean camping, I can go in here and not worry about bugs or anything like that bother me. If I want to eat, I can worry about flies. You know, I can even put a stove in there and cook. But I've got my Suburban griddle out here. I got my Q1200 grill here, and I have a lot more room out here now. I'm gonna shake these mats. Sorry about the wind. Since I put everything inside my Vevor, and look, the wind's blowing pretty good. I know you can hear it in my microphone. That thing isn't budging, but like I say, without staking it down or drilling it in, this is not really something you want to drill into the concrete. This is a tent. It's not one of these, I don't know, some people have them. That one over there, he's got a metal one with a metal roof over there. But I'm even keeping my awning in a little bit because I don't want, you know, to come it'll come all the way out to the edge of my shed here. And, you know, this wind can be a problem. So anyway, I'm gonna probably just wipe on the Goldwing here a little bit, get her all shined up, throw my helmet on, take a little ride, maybe go check it over at the beach and see what's going on. She's all dried out from the cover. I took off the cover. There's a lot of dew this morning, and I'll get you guys some more clips later. So anyway, thanks for viewing. We'll talk to you in the next video. Crush it.